What's up? This is Richie from the Where We Wild YouTube channel, and today I got the brand new Shimano Scorpion 300 out here. See if I can dial this thing in, and I'm curious to see how it plays, man. So let's check it out. All right, so I don't remember how heavy this thing is, but I have this thing set to 4 brakes on and 4 brakes off. I got 20-pound fluoro on too, by the way, so let's see what happens. A little bit of backlash, a little overrun, but I think this spool's pretty fast for a 300. That was a cool sound. Just might drag a little bit, keep it up a little. Feels like it's got a lot of power. It's not hesitating at all on this soft beat. It's just pretty smooth. It's a faster gear ratio, so throwing a soft bait like this, you really got to be aware of slowing down. Dang. Wow, I turned it from 4 to 3 and it really let me cast much farther. I know the wind's with me, but that was pretty sick. Feels pretty comfortable in the hand. I have like pretty big hands, but it's fairly easy to palm. Kind of feels like the Corrado 300. I'm gonna take the brakes down to 2 on the outside dial. Let's see how that goes. Little bit of overrun, not so bad though. It's pretty sick, this thing, man. I may put a bigger handle on it in the future, like a GOMEXUS 120 millimeter. This looks like a 110 millimeter, but the knobs are pretty comfortable. See if I can get a little bit more of a diagonal cast here. Ooh, a little bit overrun there. 4 on, 4 off with the outside adjustment to 2. And I turned it into the wind a little bit, so, but not so bad. Now the one thing I gotta say is I am not a fan of this side plate. If I want to break in and adjust the brakes, I gotta be real careful not to drop this thing in the water. You gotta like really take your time pulling that out. So I got the 4 on, 4 off. Maybe I will take 1 more off. But yeah, these things are kind of a pain to get on and off. Very easy to fumble around with it and drop it in the water. All right. So now I have 5 off and 3 on. Actually, I might turn this dial back up just a little bit here. Now, a lot of people I've heard say that this dial here is too hard to turn, and I agree, it's pretty hard. But if you work on it a little bit, just keep it in your hand at home, like sit on the couch with it, move it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It'll probably loosen up for you a little bit. You can even drop a little oil behind it, but it's not so bad. I've definitely noticed it. Ooh, loosening up a little bit. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this thing's casting pretty good, man, and this thing's not that heavy, so I'm not mad at it so far. I haven't caught a fish on this thing yet, so I don't know how strong it's going to feel when you get a bite, but it feels like it's got some pretty good power. Not bad. It is a faster spool, though, I must say, for a 300 size reel, so you gotta keep your finger close, you know, don't completely let it go, but it's fairly controlled right now. And I got 5 brakes off, 3 on, and I'm on the outside adjustment 4. Got one out here. Oof. Not bad, not bad. Might be able to get away with turning the brakes down just a little bit more. Earlier when I was messing with it, when I went from 4 to 3, there was actually a pretty big difference. But now I got one less internal brake, so it might override on me a little. Should I bomb one out? Now I'm on the outside adjustment 3. Got the wind helping me though. Ooh, yeah. That was a little better. Not so bad. So I'm pretty comfortable right now, and I got it on 5 brakes off, 3 on, and the outside adjustment is on 3. Definitely got the wind with me, so if I turn to my left and I start casting that way, you know, might want to either turn a brake on the inside or take this dial up. But that's what's really nice about having that dial, is even though this side plate is kind of annoying to get on and off, you have that outside adjustment there where you can really affect it, which is sweet. Pretty darn good cast right there. Let's see if I can get one straight out here. Not bad, not bad. Wind kind of blocked it a little bit, but it didn't overrun. It was pretty controlled. Outside adjustment on 3. Only 3 internal brakes on, so that's not too bad. Let's see what happens if I take this down to 2. Might get a little overrun. Oh, a little overrun, but it definitely went further. All right. I'm getting a little bit of overrun, but it just kind of works itself out usually. You know what? Let's see what happens if I take one more off here. Gotta be careful, man. I don't want to drop this thing. Kind of really keep your hand over the whole thing. Let's see here. All right, so now I got 6 off and 2 on. God, I'm so scared to drop this thing. Doesn't like sit on there straight either. There we go. You really got to get it perfect. Oh man, that's ugly. It worked itself out a little bit, but all right, that's my limit right there. That was a little ugly, and I had the wind with me. That was 2 internal brakes on, set on number 2. So maybe if I take this outside adjustment on a little deeper, man, that almost got me all the way down. That was ugly. That was ugly, sir. Try that again. Sheesh. That was ugly. Try that again. That was way faster. Let me try. I'm going to turn this up to 4 with 2 brakes on. Let's see how ugly that gets. Ooh, a little better. All right, it controlled it though, way better than it just was on the cast before that. So 2 internal brakes on, 6 off, outside adjustment 4. Little sloppy, but manageable. And that's with the wind helping me. All right, I'm gonna tie a glide bait on and see how that goes. Just a little one, maybe like a 2.5 ounce, 3 ounce glide bait. All right, let's give this glide bait a shot. Bait Sanity Explorer Gill. This thing's awesome. It's about 2.5 ounces, I think. So let's see how that plays. 2 internal brakes on, and I'm on number 4. Let's see what happens. Ooh, a little bit of overrun, but worked itself out. Let's try that again. Ooh, a little sloppy. A little sloppy, but worked itself out. I'm going to turn this outside adjustment to 5. Now that this thing is not a soft bait that's like real aerodynamic, and it's a glide bait which is jointed, it's catching the wind a little bit, helicoptering, and so that's kind of slowing the spool down a little bit. But we'll see what it acts like with the outside on 5. Now this is where that faster gear ratio might help me out a little bit. On a glide bait I can get a little choppy with it. With that slow roll I'm still gonna have to take my time. Alright, let's see how this does. Ooh. It was a little better, but still a little dangerous, man. I'm gonna turn it up to outside 6. And that's max, isn't it? Yeah, that's max. All right, let's see if I get that overrun with the outside adjustment only on 6. Oh, yep, a little bit. So for this bait, I'm gonna have to go back in and turn another brake on. Let's crack this thing open. Real careful with this thing. Whew. See how easy it is to just lose that? It's scary, man. All right, let's try 3 brakes on, see if that gets rid of that. I'll stick with this. Brake on 6. Ooh, it's better. Still had a little bit of overrun. Just a different bait, you know. That was a little better. Just down to 5. Oh man. All right, well, I've been throwing the old Scorpion MD300 for a couple hours now. It's pretty sweet, man. It's kind of a faster spool than I was expecting, so you got to be careful a little bit, especially once you switch over to a glide bait or something that can kind of helicopter on you and catch some wind. But I think the lowest I got it down was 2 internal brakes on, 6 off, and then I think the outside dial was on 3 or 4. I had a little help with the wind at certain points, but it's pretty sweet, man. I'm not mad at it. Definitely worth picking up, especially if you like the colors better than the Tranks. But it's very similar to the new Tranks, so if you like that silver color, you can grab that too. But yeah, pretty sweet. I'll link that Bait Sanity Glide in the description too. That thing is bad, boy. That's definitely one of my faves, but I'm stoked. Thing's pretty smooth, man. Feels like it's got a lot of power. I got to get bit on it. But it's casting really well, so I'm not mad at it at all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and if you're into this sort of thing, don't forget to hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Later. If you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to check out the rest of the Where We Wild YouTube channel, where we post a brand new video every week. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new adventure. Thanks for watching. See ya.